Kris Jenner, the indomitable matriarch of the Kardashian-Jenner empire, has always been a force of nature. A mastermind whose keen business acumen transformed a family reality show into a global billion-dollar brand. At 70, having just marked the milestone with a lavish, star-studded bash that drew A-listers like Jennifer Lopez and Kim Kardashian's inner circle, Kris is not slowing down. Instead, she's pivoting with intention, declaring that her next decade will revolve around the anchors that have sustained her through decades of triumphs and trials: family, friendships, and unyielding health. In a heartfelt exchange, she articulated this shift, emphasizing how these elements form the bedrock of her joy and purpose. Central to Kris's outlook is her family, a sprawling dynasty that includes 6 children: Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, Rob, Kendall, and Kylie, and a burgeoning brood of grandchildren who fill her days with chaotic delight. "My life is really focused on family and my friends, and my relationships mean so much to me," she confided, her voice warm with the authenticity that has endeared her to millions. This isn't mere lip service. Kris has long been the emotional glue of the clan, orchestrating everything from multimillion-dollar business deals to intimate holiday gatherings at her Palm Springs estate. Her recent birthday celebration, themed around opulence and nostalgia, was a microcosm of this devotion. Black tie elegance mingled with tearful toasts, where each child shared anecdotes of her guidance, from Kim's schemes empire to Kylie's lip kit revolution. Yet, Kris's reflections extend beyond her immediate brood to the wisdom imparted by her own mother, Mary Jo MJ Campbell, now a spry 91. MJ, a former airline stewardess whose stories of mid-century glamour have inspired generations of Jenners, has been Kris's North Star through life's tempests, including her high-profile divorces from Robert Kardashian and Caitlyn Jenner. Kris recounted MJ's timeless advice on staying youthful, relentless engagement with work and passion. "She always tells me that she worked until she was 82. That's really what kept her young and feeling like part of life and excited to get up every morning and go to work and enjoy her career and what she was doing," Kris shared, her eyes lighting up at the memory. This ethos resonates deeply in Kris's world, where idleness is anathema. Even at 70, she's the CEO of Jenner Communications, negotiating endorsement deals for her daughters while plotting expansions into wellness and tech. Embracing this legacy, Kris aspires to mirror her mother's vitality. "I hope to be exactly the same and I hope to be healthy," she admitted, a vulnerability rare for the woman dubbed the Momager, who thrives on control. Health, she clarified, isn't just physical. It's holistic, encompassing mental sharpness and emotional fulfillment. "For me right now, it's about my family, my grandchildren, my kids, and my health," she elaborated, painting a portrait of mornings spent at Pilates classes in Calabasas, afternoons brainstorming with Kendall on 818 tequila campaigns, and evenings hosting grandkids for storytelling sessions laced with MJ's old photos. This triad, family, friends, health, forms her roadmap for the 70s, a decade she envisions not as decline but as reinvention. Delving deeper, Kris's emphasis on relationships underscores the evolution from her earlier years, when career eclipsed all. In the 1980s, as a boutique owner in Los Angeles, she juggled motherhood with entrepreneurial dreams, but it was the 2007 launch of Keeping Up with the Kardashians that catapulted her into stratospheric fame. The show, now in its franchise era with the Kardashians on Hulu, has grossed over $1 billion annually, funding empires from Kylie Cosmetics to Khloe's Good American. Yet, success came at a cost: public scrutiny of her parenting, rumors of favoritism, and the emotional labor of shielding her children from tabloid barbs. Through it all, friends like Lori Goldstein and Allison Ossoff have been her confidants, offering levity amid the chaos. Kris's recent affirmations signal a recalibration, prioritizing these bonds over endless boardroom battles. Health, too, takes center stage, informed by personal scares and familial patterns. Kris battled hip replacement surgery in 2022 and has been candid about HPV-related health concerns, using her platform to destigmatize women's wellness. Drawing from MJ's example, she champions proactive living, annual checkups, plant-based diets interspersed with cheat day in-and-out runs, and therapy sessions that keep her grounded. "Grandchildren keep you young," she often quips, recounting how little Stormy Webster's curiosity or Psalm West's hugs recharge her spirit. This intergenerational exchange, sharing business savvy with the young while absorbing their unfiltered joy, fuels her optimism. Looking ahead, Kris's decade promises innovation. Whispers suggest a memoir chronicling her rise, perhaps a wellness line co-branded with Khloe, or deeper dives into philanthropy, like her support for children's hospitals. Yet, at its core, it's relational. More game nights with Corey Gamble, her partner of over a decade, spa retreats with the girls, and quiet evenings auditing family photos, tracing the lineage from MJ's youth to her grandkids' futures. Kris Jenner's story at 70 is one of defiance against ageism, a reminder that legacy isn't etched in boardrooms but in the laughter echoing through family homes. By centering family, friends, and health, she's not just surviving the next chapter, she's scripting a masterpiece, one heartfelt connection at a time.